years, we've been frustrated. Frustrated with the annual Electronic Entertainment Expo. Frustrated with reveals that have been, quite frankly, a bit shit. Wii Music, Electroplankton, Nintendo Land, all expected to be seen as game-changing announcements. All pure rubbish, not worth the wastebasket's very lining. How many years have we walked away from the show, inebriated and despondent, ready to end our lives because we didn't get that sequel to Donkey Kong Country Barrel Maze as promised by our psychic? In my estimation, far too many. It's time for a smarter E3. It's time for an E3 that matters. What I've done is prepared a slideshow for a hypothetical E3. Perhaps the one for this very year. An E3 that won't disappoint. An E3 that will shake up and invigorate the most malnourished and beleaguered video game fandom that ever was. Donkey Kong fans who only like the specific vision that was laid out for the character and series with Rare's Donkey Kong Country, as well as the various spin-offs that are introduced in related games. They call themselves Donkey Kong Universe fans. If www.decoyvine.com/interactive/forums is to be a livable, sustainable environment over the next year, Nintendo and Microsoft must do everything in their power to prevent the inhabitants there from becoming insufferable twats. Here's what they'll have to announce. Donkey Kong Country forever. The naysayers will try to claim this as an impossibility. They'll say that our best days are behind us. That, with the main level designer of Donkey Kong Country Returns no longer working for Retro, such a project wouldn't even be attempted, let alone successful. I say, let's prove 'em wrong. That's enough proof. We can loop it. Despite that all, we must face reality. Retro probably isn't working on a new Donkey Kong Country game. Their inability to concentrate on more than one game at one time means that they probably don't want to be married to another franchise for an entire generation or more. That's true. We'll have to look elsewhere, to the next generation of innovators to provide a Donkey Kong Country experience on the Wii U. There are still a few days before E3. We'll keep looking. Of course, when it comes to the possibilities for a Donkey Kong platformer, it's always helpful to look in more than 2 dimensions. The head of Camelot Software Planning, beloved developers of the Mario Golf and Tennis series, has said he's a big fan of Donkey Kong 64 and would love to attempt a sequel of sorts. Could Nintendo have granted him his wish, of which we'll see the first manifestation at E3? Many fair-weather Donkey Kong fans presume that this is a direction that must be avoided, but I say, do not let the lukewarm historical reception of Donkey Kong 64 dissuade us from letting Donkey Kong and friends stretch their limbs in a full 360-degree environment. That is what I always say. If Mario can have multiple 2D and 3D platformers a year, then why not Donkey Kong? We must not be supported of, but fight for, the distribution of wealth amongst Nintendo mascots. The question must then be asked, if Retro isn't working on a Donkey Kong game, then what have they been doing these last 2.5 years? The rumour mill has been churning along with our stomachs since E3's lack of announcement. Here's what we know. It's purportedly a franchise many people have wanted to see under their wing. Their wing. The biggest question, if it is indeed Star Fox, is how it follows Star Fox Command, the last chronological game in the series. That game featured multiple endings that would be impossible to reconcile with each other, prompting many whiny fair-weather Star Fox fans to request a reboot that would immediately follow Star Fox 64. This kind of willful ignorance when it comes to the vitality of a series post-Star Fox adventures is common, but must be overcome if you're going to continue to lure in the Dinosaur Planet fans. Still, I believe that we've stumbled upon a solution that will please both them and the back-to-basics crowd that wants Star Fox to be as simplified as possible. Multiple realities and time travel. Yes, every ending to Command is canon when the warp stone is shattered, causing infinite universes to begin to bleed into one another. It's the end of everything, and the fate of the multiverse is now in the hands of Fox, Crystal, Falco, and Slippy, as well as Fox, Crystal, Falco, Slippy, Crystal, Falco, Fox, Crystal, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Crystal, Falco, and Slippy, as well as Falco, Slippy, Fox, Fox, Crystal, Crystal, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Crystal, Falco, Falco, Slippy, Crystal, Fox, Slippy, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Falco, Crystal, Fox, Falco, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Crystal, Slippy, Fox, Crystal, Falco, Fox, Crystal, Slippy, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Crystal, and Slippy, Fox, Crystal, Falco, Fox, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Crystal, Crystal, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Slippy, Crystal, Falco, Slippy, Crystal, Fox, Crystal, Falco, Slippy, Crystal, Fox, Crystal, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Crystal, and Rob 64. Along with Fox, Falco, Slippy, Crystal, Fox, Slippy, Crystal, Crystal, Falco, Fox, Falco, Slippy. We all know it's coming. After all, how could Nintendo possibly forego a follow-up to its most successful mascot-based racing title? They can't, and they won't. But there are a few things that they could do to alleviate the stress on an already beleaguered gamer community. First, the roster must be expanded. The next game in the series should also innovate in the racing game genre by appending a story mode to the proceedings. We've already seen that Mario and his cohorts enjoy tropics like Pinata Island. Perhaps a new tropical locale could be under attack by, and I'm just spitballing here, an alien pig genie? Something like that, anyway. Mix it up. Next, the Mario Kart series has proven itself popular with its current roster, but Nintendo has never shied away from innovation. Allowing new racers an opportunity to shine could breed a wide world of IP innovation. And finally, there is one thing that the Mario Kart franchise has been lacking since its inception: casually racist characters.
You won first prize.
We believe that these changes will make Mario Kart Wii U into the greatest racing game yet. Without a doubt, the most anticipated game for Super Smash Bros. Fans will be Super Smash Bros. Fisticuffs Wii U and Super Smash Bros. Fisticuffs 3DS, the fourth and fifth games in the Super Smash Bros. Series. It's wide open which characters, stages, and items appear, but as we all know from Smash Bros. Purists, those things are irrelevant when it comes to having an unsullied experience. After all, the characters are nothing but animated trophies. There's no joy to be had by witnessing Nintendo franchises crossing over. Don't dare smile when playing the game. And items add an unfair, skewed element that detracts from the legitimate fighting competition that is Smash Brothers. And as for stages, why would you want any stages beyond the basic battlefield and final destination? That's how you truly appreciate playing Smash Brothers. Stripping it of everything that makes it unique. Don't applaud! You're not allowed to enjoy yourselves with Smash Brothers. But for the sake of DK Vine, let's just say that in addition to the untextured, copyright-free blobs that should make up the majority of the roster, they'll also throw in Donkey Diddy and K. Rool. Next! All of this talk about Nintendo, but what about our old pals at Rare? The Twitter sphere was twatting when Microsoft Studios corporate vice president Phil Spencer announced that out of the 15 first-party titles coming to Xbox One in the first year, at least one will be a historic Rare IP. While Microsoft's renewal of the Killer Instinct trademark in September suggests that this game will be the long-rumoured Killer Instinct 3, we've been wrong on that one before, namely every year since 1998. Now, a far more likely reveal will be Cyberman Stampede, starring the most historic Rare IP in Rare's stable. Hopefully they've retrofitted it, or should that be Rareware fitted it? As the all-Rare mascot racer built on the Donkey Kong racing engine that it started its development life as. After all, wouldn't Pipsy and George Ice Cube sell more Xboxes than B Orchard? Honestly, I don't know. I'm a boat builder, not a market analyst. But if there's one thing I'm certain of, it's... I guess now it will be Killer Instinct. However, there also seems to be a new Rare game in the works, using an all-new intellectual property. While it's too early to tell what Astronaut Man Beach Blanket Bingo will entail, there's one thing we can be certain of. DK Vine will be pestering Rare to put Royston the Goldfish somewhere in the game, so they can cover it. Come on, Rare. Don't let them down like you did with Kinect Sports. That is why Kinect Sports disappointed them, right? I mean, the whole game couldn't have been terrible. Parry the Parallel Birds Japanese Wii U adventure. Well, Nintendo has been playing coy with this groundbreaking title since it was first shown at E3 2011. The video featured a bird that was unmistakably Parry, frolicking about in a Japanese garden complete with cherry trees and historical architecture. We look forward to seeing the many special innovations brought to this title, like the ability to fly, brace yourselves, perpendicularly. Finally, I know the vast majority of you in the audience are politically active members of the online video gaming community. As such, you're no doubt aware of the current petition to get Banjo-Tooie's Chief Bloaters in his own 9-part video game series. With almost 30 supporters, how can Microsoft continue to turn a deaf ear on this groundswell support? We demand Chief Bloaters in, Microsoft. Announce the 9-part video game series at E3, or feel the wrath of your public. So what I'd like to do is introduce a new paradigm to be used in synergizing our effective output goal metrics. We're calling this the DK Vine Competitive Environmental Sustainability Initiative. It's no secret that the future of DK Vine rests in the ability to pair stretches of sarcastic vitriol with bursts of genuine enthusiasm. We are, ladies and gentlemen, in dire straits. The DKVCESI is designed to advocate for any and all projects outlined above. This initiative will, of course, result in the betterment of the DK Vine Forum. But the value of this cannot be overstated. As goes DK Vine, so goes video game fandom itself. And as goes fandom, so goes the purchasing power for luxury items like gaming consoles and high-definition televisions, and with that, the global economy. If humanity and acornity alike are to survive the future, it is absolutely vital that as many DKVCESI projects outlined above are pursued. Thank you, and good night. Ha ha!